being part of this movie, what is the thing that you're most proud of?
Definitely the motorcycles, because we all know that I really care more about motorcycles than people.
And you do care about the actors, but
I definitely do, and I had a great time. We had a great time, all the training that we did, and we had a great time riding around at night when we weren't supposed to be riding around, and with the actors and a couple of my stunt guys. We had a great time, and I formed a crazy bond with a lot of them, and especially Austin. Tom and I stay in contact a lot, but just yesterday, Austin and I rode up to Bob's and got a hot fudge cake and some dinner.
Oh, nice.
He rode that bike over there. So Austin and I have stayed pretty close, and I do care a lot about Austin. Don't take that too literally, but I do love motorcycles. The first time Jeff Nichols and I talked on the phone, I think one of the first things out of his mouth were, Jeff Milburn, I want you on this show so that you don't let me fuck this up, and just keep me honest, is what he said. And I am never going to forget him saying that's why he wanted me there, so I made his poor life miserable for months. And every time I reminded him that he told me that I was not to fuck this motorcycle thing up. So once I got the phone call to offer the job for being the stunt coordinator, we talked a lot about the bikes that were going to be ridden. So I suggested that we use some of my motorcycles and some of my friends' motorcycles and people I knew. When we started looking through the photos of the book, we started matching bikes to specific characters. The Benny character rode a 64, 65. It's very hard to tell in the photos. It could have been a 63 maybe, but since Jeff, the director, and I discussed that pretty much the beginnings of the movie is 65, we decided that we would go with my 65 panhead. I had to change it to match the Benny bike. It originally had a solo seat on it. Before the movie started, way before the movie started, my bike had a solo seat on it. I didn't have a crash bar on it. A few other little things weren't on it, but once I looked at the Benny bike that was in the book, we stuck a crash bar on it, and we always knew that the Kathy character would be riding with Benny, so we needed a buddy seat anyway, and the photos of Benny and his bike, he has a buddy seat. So I got a panhead buddy seat that I had on another bike a long time ago, stuck it on there. I always liked the detail of my little jet airplane here, which I don't know if anybody knows exactly what year that was a Harley option.
That was a Harley option?
That was a Harley option.
And that was important to you to have it be authentic, right?
It was unbelievably important to me. That was the most important thing to me when it came to the motorcycles, for sure, the authenticity of them. I was literally a pain in everybody's butt. I know I was about it, but we did it. We matched Brucey's bike to Brucey, the real Brucey. We did, I think, a pretty good job on the Johnny bike. The real Johnny, his bike had a windshield, and it had saddlebags, and we just went with we're gonna have his bike stripped down, because there's no way you put Tom Hardy in a movie and put him behind a windshield. So it's pretty close to the same bike. It's not exactly, but it's pretty close. There were some other bikes, the Funny Sunny bike. I don't think we ever have a real photo or know exactly what his bike was. There's probably a photo of it, but no explanation.
And you're the man in charge. I'm Sonny. Just hoping maybe to get a little food, a little drink, camp out for a night or two. Want to show a little class, contribute to the party.
The cow bike is almost an identical twin to the real cow bike, because we have the photos of him working on his bike in his garage or shed, and we match that bike almost identically. So.
Well, there's 100 ways to screw up motorcycles in movies, and I didn't see them in the Bikeriders. So kudos for all the work it took.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.